Right. Yeah.
Right? Shalom. Right, first and foremost, we have to give our praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Korash, double honors to the elders, the apostles of great millstone that surely do well. Salutation to the Aki and the push this without being sincerity and truth. Right, Brother Lamar and Brother Howard. Right, GMS Trinidad come to do another sit down video, hope it's edifying towards the hopeful elect. Right, you know the name of the video is a hope that your cleanliness don't make you unclean. Alright, in the sense that you know you ain't being self-righteous, you ain't esteeming yourself as the most perfect man that the Most High put here. Alright, scriptures talk about esteeming somebody higher than you. Really and truly supposed to watch your brother at the same level as you, right? You're not supposed to really think yourself be better than anybody over the cases, all of you working for the same penny. Alright. Luke 18 verse 12. Alright. It's all about being humble, being in a humble spirit. Alright, because you may watch yourself and saying, you keeping all the laws, whatever the cases, right? You're the biggest believer in Yahushai. And really and truly it's not based on works or the cases. Alright?
This is Luke chapter 18 verse 12. It says, I fast twice in the week. They looked up at 12 and 11.
Yeah.
It says, the Pharisees stood. It says, two men went up into the temple to pray. The one a Pharisee and the other a publican. The Pharisee stood and prayed thus with himself.
Yeah, so one was a Pharisee and one was a publican, right? The Pharisee was the religious sect in Israel back then. So them, the publicans, and them is sinners. Them is the one who keeping the laws of God. Them is the righteous men. Alright? And both of them went to pray. Well,
it says, prayed thus with himself. Power, I thank thee that I am not as other men are, extortioners, unjust, adulterers, or even as this publican.
So he watch him and next him, you understand? Lord, I thank you, I like this one. I doing everything that is right in your eyesight. I circumcise, I clean. Alright? You quick? Yeah, good.
Oh,
Alright, good.
Alright, it says, verse 12, it says, I fast twice in the week. I give tithes of all that I possess. And the publican standing afar off would not lift up so much as his eyes unto heaven, but smote upon his breast, saying, Power, be merciful to me, sinner.
Alright, so he humble in his eyesight. He know he unclean before the Most High. Alright, but in the eyesight of the Pharisee, right, he clean. Alright, but the Most High watching what? The person with the contrite heart. Alright, because what? The Pharisee is being proud. Alright.
This is 1 Corinthians chapter 10 and verse 12. It says, Wherefore, let him that thinketh he stand take heed lest he fall.
Yeah, take heed lest he fall. Compare yourself, examine yourself. Alright. The scripture talk about let me see if I could get it. Ecclesiasticus chapter 37. Right? I'll start at verse 12. It says, But be continually with a godly man whom thou knowest to keep the commandments of the Lord, whose mind is according to thy mind, and will sorrow with thee if thou shalt miscarry. And let the counsel of thine own heart stand, for there is no man more faithful unto thee than it. So in the sense that you have to examine yourself, counsel yourself to see if you need counseling from somebody else. Alright? Not in the sense that telling you here, the counselor in mind more faithful. Alright, but you have to be able to examine yourself. Alright?
Because that way the publican was doing, you examine yourself. So like, can't say I'm a sinner, have mercy on me. Not knowing that the Pharisee, he himself saying that he not saying that because he fasting twice a week and you know all these things we're supposed to do, but still you know that area that sin, so that's why you gotta humble yourself. You know, show humility to exalt you. You can exalt yourself. You know.
We see
I have a quick piece up here. There's Ecclesiastes 10 and 9. It says, "Why is earth and ash proud?" Right? And that basically we were showing pride, showing proudness. We just dust. You know, we nothing. So we just have to humble yourself, be meek. And the most time we show mercy. You know? Show mercy.
Good.
You can't exalt yourself. I have one more precept here. Right?
Yeah. Scripture says, say not that, looking for it, say not that, to yourself, you know, I have not sinned. You know, sound was to back you up. Go ahead, come now.
Okay. Yeah. This is Sirach chapter 1.
Right, so yeah. Right, do tell yourself while you're looking for that. This is Ecclesiastes. Say not to yourself, you know, that I have not sinned. Right? Ecclesiastes 7 verse 16. Alright? It says, "Be not righteous over much," right? "Neither make thyself over wise. Why shouldest thou destroy thyself?" Alright? So the scripture talk about in Proverbs, you know, "My son, as thou find honey, eat sufficient that is for thee." Alright, so don't feel you every minute you're going to watch breakdowns, you're going on thing, you're going on like try it and refine. Alright? They in this sense, they think like the Lord dealing with them alone. Alright, but I mentioned in that video that I did try and refine dummies. Alright, the elders already, you know, that chart, the elders would have already tried it. Alright, look how much years they teaching this doctrine. They would have already tried it. Alright, and they would have what? Refined it, not like these pastors. The scripture say in Jeremiah 10 verse 21, the pastors have become brutish because they have not seen the Lord of the Bible. Alright, but what the elders, they constantly searching, they constantly doing research to feed the flock of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. So all of a sudden now try and refine, come up with this way we call it the 12 charts breakdown wrong. Alright, and they taking rebuke from the Lord. They taking because the Lord dealing with that is the height of pride, and you're saying that in the beginning of the video, their main speaker was saying what? A little leaven and the whole lump, but you see him marking. Alright, so what? He is a fool. The scripture say in Proverbs 26 verse 12. Alright. Proverbs 26 verse 12. Right? It says, "Seest thou a man wise in his own conceit? There is more hope of a fool than of him." Alright, so what? They wise in their own imagination, in their own thoughts. Right? In their own thoughts, they are clean. Them thinking that Yahushua dealing with them alone. So out of all the GMS camps or out of all the people who was in one with the doctrine that the elders, the apostles taught, always the honest people that the Most High correcting, you always the honest one that he loved. Alright? You have to be humble when you're in this thing. Alright? You have to fast and pray because you don't know, hey, sometimes to certain things just change. Look how they say the blue letter, certain definition changing in the blue letter, certain definitions changing in the etymology. Alright, so who knows, the elders probably look up something in the etymology 10, 20 years ago, and it meant that, and you know you'll actually look up of that same thing, right, in the etymology, because you'll hear the elders say so forth and so forth in the etymology, and because Esau wicked, they actually change it, because what that thing where they researched long ago went to the truth, but when you say it now, the elders going off. The elders going off. Right? Just be patient and go with the doctrinal thought. Be humble. At the end, your house shall will reveal all things, but the Lord do everything in order. Right? He will deal with the elders first, then coming all the way down. Alright? Don't be wise in your own conceit. Don't be wise in your own imagination. Don't say to yourself, I clean.
Good. Alright, this is first Sirach chapter 1 and 13. It says, exalt not thyself lest thou fall, and bring this honor upon thy soul.
Right, and that is where some men doing. Right, and that was this child and find doing. Because they'll fall because their doctrine going and go whack.
If I can say this to you, that leader I'm trying to find, I watching him, that man, he has some demons in him. Can. And the most time it look like him, the most time looking to take you, but he really looking sicky right now. He looking sick. You see on his face, you see he had size and thing, maybe you can in the gym, whatever the case is, but he looking sick, he looking healthy. Now I looking at him, he looking healthy. He looking yeah, looking like this fucking pig.
Hey, and I mean, hey, we ain't go boast or anything, but when I was watching the video with the 12 tribes chart wrong, is a wrong interpretation, and I will call it a high priest area. You know, it does happen sometime, but I usually can't play that, and your men and them just cutting your speech. You understand? You don't have no order.
And watch this, I watching videos with this, but when the Chicago camp was one, and I watching a video the other day, and the harder kind of, I ain't want to think, but there's some what I observed with them. The harder kind of way about them, but how they used to move, like there was heads now, but like there was, you know,
yeah,
they never used to have like the order, never used to have that kind of order. Him and he in particular, yeah, I was observing them the other day. You know?
that come like,
be wrong.
That come like in 2nd Ezra 11 with the eagle, because the eagle tried to bite off some of my own heads, if I remember correctly. You understand? Like, you know, in some of them Greek mythology, they'll show the 3-headed beast and one trying to, both all their 3 heads on the same body, but one side trying to bite fucking one.
Should only be one.
You understand?
Yeah, for this piece.
Yeah, good.
Right? This says Surah 1 and 30. I'll read to myself, exalt not thyself lest thou fall, and bring dishonor upon thy soul. And so Yahweh discover thy secret, and cast thee down in the midst of the congregation, because thou came not in truth to fear Yahweh, but the heart is full of deceit. Yeah. So you see, hey, the heart was full of deceit. Right? So it's basically saying exalt not thyself. Because when you exalt yourself, you put yourself on a level. You know? Yes. You put yourself on a level. You most likely will discover that. Yeah. And he will bring you down.
Yeah.
Right?
This is Romans chapter 2 verse 25. For circumcision verily profiteth if thou keep the law. But if thou be a breaker of the law, thy circumcision is made uncircumcision. Right? Therefore, if the uncircumcision keep the righteousness of the law, shall not his circumcision be counted for circumcision? Alright, so you a man, you saying the truth, you've been circumcised, but you so self-righteous, you so blind that guess what? You doing a whole set of shit. You actually breaking the laws, whatever the case is. And you thinking what? You use a righteous man in the eyesight of the Most High. Where is King David? You understand? You ain't blasted King David. You fool yourself. This is Ecclesiasticus 7 verse 8 and 9. It says, bind not one sin upon another, for in one thou shalt not be unpunished. Sin not. The Most High Yahweh will look upon the multitude of my oblations. Alright, so don't think, hey, you're doing all kind of things, so guess what? You could go off and do shit here now, and then the Most High gonna look all at that, alright, and say, nah, well, I will forgive him. It's the kindness he do in the past. No. You understand? It says, and when I offer to the Most High power, he will accept it. Alright, so don't fool yourself with that. Don't be carried away with presumptuous sin. Most High gonna deal with your dread. Alright?
Yeah.
Hey, scripture say, by mercy and truth, this purge, and by the fear of the Most High, many depart from iniquity.
Come.
So when you consider in your own ways, because they don't fear the Most High.
Come.
Right, this is Sirach chapter 5 and verse 4. It says, sin not, I have sinned.
Go.
And what harm had happened unto me? For Yahweh is long suffering, he will in no wise let thee go. Yeah, so don't say to yourself, hey, don't put sin on top of sin and say, hey, the Most High will do nothing to me, right?
Come.
You understand? Because I so righteous, I do the right thing. I like read and look. You see, fasting twice a week,
Come.
and that you feel that will save him. You understand? You still doing the wrong thing in a sense. Putting sin on top of sin.
Come.
You know?
Understand? Because what pride blind your fucking eyes.
Come.
This is Ecclesiasticus 10 verse 12 and 13. The beginning of pride is when one departed from the Most High, and his heart is turned away from his Maker. For pride is the beginning of sin, and he that hath it shall pour out abominations. Right? So you just gonna be continue doing shit not knowing, because that you actually had a reprobate mind. The Apostle can't talk about that in the three demons. You understand? Going on, it shall pour out abomination, and therefore the Lord brought upon them strange calamities and overthrew them utterly. Alright, so you have to be aware of what you're doing. Alright, be humble, esteem each another as, you know, as one body. Alright, don't exalt yourself one above the other. Don't feel you more clean than somebody. So that's the idea of the video. Don't let your cleanliness make you unclean.
No man in my channel know that. Because
All
all of we.
So that
It's not good.
there's none good.
There's none good yet. There's none good.
Righteousness and safety, right?
As long as I say that.
So the more humble you are, you gotta be humble in this. Really and truly, you have to be humble in this. You can't exalt yourself and feel like you bigger than you higher than a brother, or whatever the case is. You understand? Yeah, you have to humble yourself. Have to.
There Romans 3:27. You go over. So everything I say, put on the last piece of it.
Romans 3.
Yeah, 3:27. And Romans 8:33 says in there.
This is Romans chapter 3 verse 27. It says, where is boasting then? It is excluded. But what law? By what law? For works, nay, but by the law of faith.
Yeah, so it's not by your works, right? You're not justified by law, like I was saying before. Alright, don't be like that Pharisee who say, well, you know, I keep the law, I clean before the Most High, I righteous before the Most High. Alright, give me the 8:33.
Right, this is Romans 8:33. It says, who shall lay anything to the charge of Yahweh? Yahweh's elect. It is Yahweh that justified.
Yeah, so it's the Most High who don't justify a man. Because you might watch, but I doing this brother slacking, this brother doing this, and whatever the case is. But in that brother, he trying, but sometimes, you understand?
Yeah, can.
But is the Most High who will not justify?
Can.
You understand?
What thou that judges and a man's servant to his own master, he falls and a fall.
Can. In 1 Peter chapter 5 verse 6, it says, "Humble yourselves therefore under the mighty hand of the Most High Yahweh, that he may exalt you in due time." Hey, and we see that with brothers here in Trinidad, where a man humble himself, and hey, that man was exalted. You understand? That's something else.
Okay, well, she's like, it's all right.
Let me see if I can find mine.
Find it.
Go ahead with mine.
Ready.
It's in Mark chapter 10, verse 42 to verse 45. But Yahushua called them to him and said unto them, right? Because why? I believe it was, if I'm not mistaken, John. Back. Right, James and John, yeah, they was looking for a position, right? So Yahushua, right, Mark 10 verse 42, but Yahushua called them to him and said unto them, "You know that they which are accounted to rule over the Gentiles exercise lordship over them, and their great ones exercise authority upon them. But so shall it not be among you. But whosoever will be great among you shall be your ministers." Right? So that is the apostles, your camp leader, and men, you know, above you, whatever the case is. What? How they get that position in the first place? They humble itself. Alright? The apostles was humble underneath Elder Abubu's high priest area. Even men who was basically, you know, who was kind of perverse. They humble themselves, and the Most High exalt them. The same thing with probably camp leaders,
King David and Saul.
King David and Saul. Alright, this brother from this camp which Elder Apostle Taha say he set up his Kentucky. Say this fella boy. I don't know the name of all the elders, but he actually in charge of that you know. And he said, because the elders didn't know him until after, he said, well, when he get to realize, he said them two men was wicked. Can't remember what was that. Yeah, you find a piece of that? Right? Yeah, going on. But so shall it not be among you, but whosoever will be great among you shall be your minister. Alright? What? A minister is somebody who does do service unto the person, whatever the case is. Alright? Going on. And whosoever of you will be the chiefest shall be servant of all. Alright? So for even the Son of Man came not to be ministered unto, but to minister and to give his life a ransom for many. Alright? So that is where the heads in Great Millstones actually do too. Because they are the ones who go search, put classes together, put things together, push the men, whatever the case is. That is doing a service. Because that might not be easy for some men who up there in you know, that's alright. So wait. Nah. Right? Yeah, just somebody says, you understand?
Kind of found it. Got him. Right, this is Surah 11 and verse 12. It says, again, there's another that is low and had need of help, wanting ability, and full of poverty. Yet the eyes of Yahweh looketh upon him for good, and set him up from his low estate.
Yes, so you know, because why? That is the one, that person who low, is the one who will not cry out to the Most High. You understand? Somebody who proud and who not in need of something, they ain't going to cry out for what they already have.
I bring this piece here too because you speak with you know, you might have a man in the camp and next brother watching and them and saying so. But he trying, you know, he trying his best.
Yeah. Right? Was it right?
Yeah, can.
Right? So with that, we give all praises to Yahweh, Ba'asham Yahushai, Ba'asham Harukah Kodash, double honors to the elders, the apostles of greatness, who are surely do well. Salutation to the Akim that push this without the insincerity and truth. Right? Shalom.
Shalom.